Daily Trading Recap. It is Tuesday, the 15th of February, 2022. Very, very short trading day for me. I had some other stuff to do right away in the morning, so I had to cut my little trading session short, but was able to scalp out a pretty decent little profit for P&L. Loving this futures aspect, but still respecting most wholeheartedly the double-edged sword that is that modality of futures, but literally scaled or kind of scalped two contracts, one long ES, taking it for 2 points, and one short ES at this little top here. Before market open, I did nothing during market hours on the equity side or on the futures side on ES or MES. But that was all I did for trading today because of that other stuff that I had, the little errands to run and other stuff after that. And yeah, nothing really else catching my eye in pre-market on the equity side from the scanner. And my scans isn't working right now either, unfortunately. There's a fly. Missed it. But gosh, continuing to put in this grind of trying to get more algorithmic with my futures approach on looking at backtesting and data collection for the SPY, and how many other Nobel laureates and PhDs have tried to do the same thing, for how many more resources and brain power they have to do that type of thing. But here I am just trying to find my own little path and way and a little repeatable, consistent pattern to try and just take my little slice and share. And on days like today, too, take that little $200 win. I mean, that is huge. I would consider me trying to slam a nice morning dump setup, which was kind of my bread and butter playbook trade. That is a very decent trade for me, taking a $200 profit from one of those trades, and those have just not come into the scene in a very recent time at all. So then looking at this aspect of, man, I can take 2 points both ways, long and short, and just a very basic little, like, not trying to force anything. And where I'm establishing my risk reward on that is up for debate on that as well. But even that same light of, gosh, it's that little wiggly balance line of, man, it's kind of easy to make money when you realize it and put it in perspective that way. And I'm glad to be able to expose myself to things like this, so that futures aspect, for not only how quick it is to lose money, but quick it is to make money, to continue to refine my own attachment to money itself, and then use that to, if plays start to show up more and more in the listed or small cap sector, in the OTC sector even, to have a better perspective of myself, of those losses, and how I go about the trades themselves, and the data driven approach to, hey, this is a probability for this specific pattern and setup on this type of play. And I go through my head on these types of things too, whereas this trading of the SPY on the ES and MES, it is the same player every single day. There are different players coming into it, but it's the same beast every single day, and using the same data throughout the history of however long you want to go back, you can continue to come to it each and every single day, whatever market conditions and external influences. It's still going to, at the end of the day, be the S&P 500, versus how trying to approach the different type of equities trades or OTC trades, whereas, okay, yes, you can call this type of trade or this type of chart today a panic dip buy or breakout, whatever label you want to put on it for that trade. But then there's just so many different variables that can go on top of it, and so many different factors that are really out of your control in regards to, okay, where is dilution coming in? You can see those factors, but are they really going to put in today? It may be a totally different sector of a company, and the initiative of the market to be acting on this stock today. Is that going to happen? Whereas, looking at the SPY or the S&P 500, it is kind of the same. It's always there, and it's always going to be the same thing every single day. And it's always going to evolve and change in how it moves and price characteristics, and every day is not going to be the same, obviously. But it's, the quote from JJ VWAP trader of, it's kind of like your girlfriend. If you come to it on this day, like if something's wrong with it, you spend so much time with it that you get accustomed to the characteristics of how it likes to move and react and respond to different things that way. So I'm certainly feeling myself grow towards more of that style of trading, or this style of trading. Not so much what I was doing today, but just continuing to put my focus on identifying the key areas of, hey, I don't have to hit slam dunk home runs or try and beat the top brains on Wall Street, or find this hidden layer of data and strategy. I just need a little tiny scalp. I just need a little tiny sliver of this market each and every single day. And that's I don't have to force anything more out of it. I don't have to be looking for anything more. There's literal free scraps on certain days that are just laying about, ready and willing for anybody to pick up. And those are the days we definitely need to capitalize on and push more when they're giving out free money. Getting very broad and with that, with those quotes there and just the mentality that I was carrying today. But yeah, very short and quick trading day for me. Scans is actually not working for me right now, so no market volume data that I had for dollar volume on the day, but just keeping that grind up, keeping the chain going for today with these videos of committing to what I like to journal, how I like to journal this way instead of just writing it down, but being able to verbalize and get more of my thoughts out quicker and in a better medium that way. But that is all I had. I thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys on the next one.